Hi, what's up, y'all? It's Poppin' What's Crackin' HD. About to react to this vid by Patrick CC. It's titled The Curious Case of Sketch. So I said in a recent vid, I don't know much about his journey or whatnot. People told me to check out this vid, so sure. Let's see what's so curious about his situation. Let's watch.
There's no doubt that the live streaming format has inspired some of the cringiest, reprehensible, and downright degenerate content creators. But it has also opened up an opportunity for fans to deeply connect with great creators through long hours of virtual hangouts, which has led to some streamers going from ordinary people to A or B-list celebrities. Kylie Cox, who goes by the alias Sketch, has had an unbelievably profound impact on pop culture in his quick rise to popularity. His catchphrases and slogans have permeated throughout the internet, to the point where some of the biggest athletes in the world are mimicking the 25-year-old streamer. He also got an upcoming rapper on the Billboard charts just by reciting his lyrics on stream. Even the NFL has collaborated with Sketch. When you learn about Sketch's story, you will understand why so many people around the world love him. It's much deeper than a weird kid who plays video games and says funny jokes. While most live streamers grinded for years and nobody knew them, only to go viral and be seen as an overnight success, Sketch actually was an overnight success. His first Twitch stream was on July 24th.
I remember seeing this post or something, or maybe hearing from a video that Mr. Beast posted hella videos before he went viral as well. And people don't understand that. Like, you have to keep at it and like keep grinding in order to see success a lot of the time. Some people become overnight celebrities, but most people don't. Even the ones who you think went viral out of nowhere, you end up finding out, oh, okay, they were streaming for years before they had that one viral moment that led up to that. So it is super inspiring seeing things like that, you know, people ended up getting this big success after they've been at it for a while, because you've got to be at it for a while.
2023, not even 1 year ago, where he streamed for just 1 hour and had a peak of just 6 viewers while playing World of Warships. All modern day streamers understand that growing a following on Twitch alone is not practical, so they typically use TikTok, Instagram Reels, or Shorts to post highlights or clips of their streams in hopes of going viral and then directing those fans over to Twitch. Sketch started a TikTok and wisely grew the page by posting other streamers' highlights. Once he eclipsed 6,000 followers, his account was eligible to stream on TikTok Live. We all know TikTok has a much more sophisticated algorithm and disturbingly knows exactly what we're thinking. So TikTok quickly began recommending Sketch's streams to the Aiden Ross, iShowSpeed, Neon, Jinxie, W and L live stream community. Streamers like Speed and Aiden Ross gained their first fans by streaming NBA 2K. Sports games always have a cult following, and fans are constantly looking for new streamers to watch. And bigger streamers are always looking to play against other streamers for great trash talk moments.
One of y'all going to that stream and say, I saw Speed said you will. Oh God.
But Sketch's game of choice was Madden. Sketch met a creator named Zach Lewis in the Madden community. Zach is a former D1 college quarterback turned streamer who has a few 100,000 followers on TikTok, and they all were about to fall in love with Sketch. Zach and Sketch would play 2v2 games where they would be on the same team. Their viral moments mostly consisted of Sketch throwing terrible passes or making horrible plays and Zach freaking out.
What are you looking at? Dude, seriously, how stupid are you, dude?
Dude, you said no intelligence insults, okay? 21 Uber!
Everything else is cool.
Damn it!
It's crazy what a little people do to somebody.
But the clips that would go even more viral were of Sketch actually making great plays, then concluding them with hilarious celebrations. His signature became the dog peeing celebration.
Oh my gosh, is that a heater? Is that a heater?
Sketch went back to Twitch while streaming with Zach. Zach had 40,000 followers and helped boost Sketch's Twitch presence. After 1 month of consistent streams, he was now averaging about 230 viewers. Sketch would immerse himself into the game and act like he was the quarterback calling the plays. Combine that with his terrible mic quality, and it was entertaining and borderline realistic role-playing.
Here we go, scholar, everyone run smart.
You have to be kidding me.
He does sound like
Ace, graffiti.
This guy has to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me.
I throw darts.
If you followed his personal TikTok in late 2023, you would see the same exact video every single week. He would go to every Houston Texans football home game, dance to Soak City by 310 Baby in the parking lot while wearing his headset, and eat his Trill burger and fries. People couldn't help but assume Sketch has some sort of developmental disorder, and the way he talks seemed to just lean into that. But at this point, they didn't know. They just followed because he was funny. But right at the end of 2023, Sketch was discovered by Jinxie, who is currently the #1 streamer in the world by average viewers and subscribers. Jinxie challenged Sketch to a game of Madden, and while most streamers would try to ass kiss and be nice to a streamer who could give them a career, Sketch did the opposite, immediately starting off the stream with some trash talk.
This is the athlete against the E-boy, okay? So you better buckle up. I'm sick and tired of all these ass kickers in your live, okay? I'm setting the tone now. This is not a friendly game.
And of course he had to hit his classic celebration after a touchdown.
Blue 42! Blue 42! Stack, meat on meat!
They say meat on meat? This is so random.
During this stream, Sketch averaged 3,500 viewers, which is more than a lot of full-time streamers. Jinxie's fans loved Sketch, so he invited him on again 9 days later where they played Madden, Fortnite, and Rainbow Six Siege in front of 43,000 viewers.
I'll take the respect there. Oh yeah, Roblox. Really nice logo there. You're talking stuff about Roblox? Very nice people at Roblox. Yeah. Love Roblox. I play lots of Roblox.
No, yeah, I'm just saying. Oh, no, nothing wrong.
With chicks, by the way. Lots of chicks.
How old?
That's a crazy question. I don't ever ask.
Fans absolutely loved their chemistry. They couldn't get enough. Jinxie and Sketch gotta be related somehow. The way Sketch talks is like a mixture of Morty and Donald Trump, and I can't unhear it. Naturally, when you collaborate with a larger streamer, you will get a huge bump in viewers, but then it typically goes down after you start your next stream. But this was not the case for Sketch. After just 2 streams with Jinxie, he began averaging over 3,000 viewers consistently. He was legitimately stealing viewership. And I'm gonna steal your attention for just 1 minute. For free DTL streams, which still free. But they became good friends. Jinxie and Sketch would end up doing various IRL streams, which solidified their friendship and proved Sketch is actually really quick with his jokes and random thoughts.
You know, we have 2 predators out here. We have alligators, and we have guys like Jinxie. I'm just kidding.
At the start of 2024, hundreds of Sketch's viewers created fan accounts on TikTok. They clipped the funny moments and flooded the TikTok algorithm with his celebrations.
What's this? This is my record. Check this out.
His catchphrases, audibles, and hand signs were constantly going viral, like his signature special teams slogan.
Special teams, special plays, special players.
He also called himself Evil Mr. Beast.
The universe gives and it takes away, but me I only take. I'm Evil Mr. Beast, okay?
These viral clips spread through TikTok like wildfire. The first 2 months of 2024, everyone's For You page was overloaded with Sketch's content. But the catchphrase that fundamentally changed his career was...
What's up, brother?
This FaceTime call with Jinxie was the very first time Sketch ever said, "What's up, brother?" And for whatever reason, this seemed to resonate with people all around the world. A trend emerged on TikTok where girls would lift up their finger and say, "What's up, brother?" to their boyfriends to see if they would respond with Sketch's catchphrases.
Walk up to your man right now and say, "What's up, brother?"
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother? Special teams, special plays, special players. Tuesday.
This TikTok got 67 million views, and this was right around the time of the yearly NCAA March Madness tournament. Dozens of athletes in this highly broadcasted event were celebrating like Sketch.
91, brother. Oh, good shot, brother. 4, brother. That's 4. Oh, let me get that, brother. Let me get that. Go hit that, brother. Check. That is game, brother. Oh. What's up, brother?
Well, I had no idea this was a thing.
Even one of the players from UConn
I'm living under
won
a
the
rock.
March Madness title.
How do my job is on the internet. How does some of these really viral moments be escaping me? I don't know.
Paid his respects.
Thank you, brother.
No, that's y'all fault. Honestly, you gotta tell me to react to certain stuff because otherwise I won't know.
From there, social media managers of NBA teams would test and see if their players knew the meme.
What's up, brother?
It's my first time ever seeing this.
Brother!
Even NBA MVP runner-up Luka Doncic was tapped in, kinda.
What's up, brother?
He did it well.
Players special.
He didn't know what it was.
What's up, brother? There you go.
Golf professional Bryson DeChambeau threw up the pointer finger after hitting a hole-in-one at the Masters.
This is Bryson DeChambeau's third shot.
Honestly, though, to know about this type of shit, you just gotta be online a lot. No shade,
Even
but
sports newscasters were showing support.
that's
What's up, brothers?
that's how you gonna.
Special teams, special plays, special
You
players.
chronically
And with that, Sketch was even streaming Madden with actual NFL players Vontaze Burfict and Tyreek Hill.
I really meant that shit, man. Sorry for cussing sentences in that word.
It's okay. It's okay. If you can say it, I can say it. I'm just kidding.
From there, he was able to meet his all-time favorite Texan, C.J. Stroud. And all of this eclipsed to Sketch being invited to the NFL draft to announce the Houston Texans' 4th-round pick.
Same Hunter, go ahead and Google it.
And obviously, if you watch sports, then you
However,
would
in
know.
my opinion, the craziest thing that Sketch influenced was getting his favorite artist onto the Billboard Hot R&B and Hip Hop charts. Sketch became a fan of the upcoming rapper King Hendrix, particularly his song "Leaving the Lot." After playing the song on a February 14th stream, it drew 500,000 on-demand official US streams, and it surged 175% to 1.4 million streams, as well as multiple viral TikToks of Sketch rapping drew millions of people to stream the song. The song secured 18 million streams on Spotify, and Hendrix shot up to number 49 on the Billboard Hot
He
R&B
better
and
have
Hip
shot
Hop
him up.
charts, which was his first time ever charting. Within 2 months, Sketch became a cultural phenomenon who has influenced sports, music, and the internet as a whole. Naturally, this piqued people's curiosity. Who is this kid? Where did he come from? Does he have some sort of disability, or is this a character? He was invited on various podcasts, including Theo Vaughn.
Now this is wild because I watched Theo Vaughn. I'm even subscribed to him, but I don't remember him being on Theo Vaughn. I mean, granted, it's not like I watch every podcast, not even close. But I usually catch the really popular ones. But yeah, I don't remember seeing that.
Pharrell collaborations with the likes of Bradley Martin, Steve Will Do It, I Show Speed, and this is where he gave the world his background, and people were shocked to learn about his life. Sketch, whose real name he accidentally leaked, is Kylie Cox. He grew up in the Houston, Texas area to 2 loving parents and 2 sisters. A lot of his early years were spent playing different sports like golf and football and watching his favorite team, the Texans. While attending the Woodlands Christian Academy, a private school, Sketch played for his varsity football team as a middle linebacker. Although he is considered small by football standards, standing at just 5'9", 200 pounds,
That's
Sketch was a
small.
physical
Whoa.
player, making big plays and big
That's
tackles.
crazy because he looks much shorter than that. If I had to guess, I would think he was like 5'5" or something. So that's interesting that he's 5'9".
Kylie graduated from high school and attended Mississippi State. It was revealed in a viral TikTok that Kylie actually joined Kappa Sigma, which is one of the 5 largest fraternities in the United States. However, after just 1 semester at MSU, Sketch packed his things and transferred to the University of Oklahoma, where he completed a full year. But after not getting comfortable there, he transferred twice more, first to Texas State and finally to Lone Star College. 4 colleges in 4 years.
Were you getting kicked out or what were you doing?
I was just homesick. So like I went to Mississippi State.
Oh, dude.
It was too far. So I moved to OU. That was I was underperforming what I was paying. Well, I went to Texas State from there because it was like I was doing business, but I was like not even like really doing great at it. So I was like, I might as well pay less. Like I don't need the degree or whatever.
Yeah, I don't need to do poorly expensively.
And after 4 universities, Sketch did not obtain a degree, but he always had a backup plan. And that backup plan was working for his father's company. In 2006, Sketch's dad founded Grace Point Homes, which is a residential construction company that offers amenities, custom homes, and interior design services. Grace Point earned a massive $75 million in revenues in 2016 and averages 10 to 50 million in revenue yearly. Because of the success of the company, Sketch decided he needed to become a licensed real estate agent, so he attended the Champion School of Real Estate. The family business employed him and his sister Maddie. Sketch was hired on as a land acquisitioner where he would would buy the land for his dad's company, get it approved through a committee, and then they would build houses on the land to sell it for a profit. Grace Point has built hundreds of homes that go for upwards of $1 million and have also built full communities like Stillwater Community and Lakeside Cove. Along with building homes and communities, Sketch's family business supports a lot of local charities. For example, Grace Point has helped raise money for a foster care home in the Houston area and has given away free home renovations to families in their community. This charity work from his dad's business inspired Sketch to release upcoming merch and donate the proceeds to a charity Grace Point has worked with before.
Are you gonna do some merch? I'm working on merch right now. The goal is we're going to donate the first merch drop to like a women's shelter.
Ooh, wait, that's really cool, actually.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Hopefully it does good.
That's great, man.
Yeah, the women's shelter is just my dad's business. We do a lot of stuff with them, and they're just a good cause or whatever.
Yeah.
But with interest rates skyrocketing and home sales plummeting within the past year, business slowed down, and that's when Sketch transitioned to streaming.
And that's when I was like, I'll just start streaming. And not like to make money, more just like, I have free time. I had a pretty easy schedule with them. I didn't make a lot of money, but it was chill. It was like enough to where it's like, you're not buying land, or you are, so it's like, yeah, work from home. I might have got some free dollars from my dad on that one. I'll tell you what, if you probably shouldn't let anyone work from home, Pops. Like, robbing them blind.
I mean, that's
check your pockets. I probably got 2 emails a day when I was working.
Companies.
Oh, so
It was very easy.
it was calm waters for you guys, huh?
It was I was just floating down the river.
And what were some of the emails you would get? Like, would it be people complaining like, hey, there's not enough land here, or there's quicksand out here, whitey, or something like that?
There was I made some bad purchases before. I bought some stuff without looking at it. That stuff. And then they go, oh, there's an easement on it. I was like, oh shit. It's like, you didn't see that either?
Clearly, growing up in a well-off family allowed Sketch to jump from various different colleges and secure a pretty easy job while working from home. I mean, what other job allows you to live stream in your downtime?
Well, why did he start doing OnlyFans? I'm very confused, because usually people start doing OnlyFans when they're like in a very desperate situation. They ain't got no family to help them out. They really need money, and they like, look, I gotta do what I gotta do. So very interesting. I hope he mentions that.
He doesn't seem to have the grind set mentality like other streamers because he didn't grow up struggling. And if you have those luxuries, you might as well take advantage of it. Most rich kids would develop a snobby, entitled attitude, but Sketch is the polar opposite. He also talks about how he owes his parents a lot and is grateful for their support. But with his rise to fame and people learning more about him, they started to wonder if Sketch has a legitimate disability or if he was just playing a character. It became wildly debated online after he made an appearance on Barstool where he did not represent his online persona.
She's coming to Houston. She wants a Rolls Royce, though. I don't know if I can do that. I walk myself in a buzzsaw. You stay firm. Right? Yeah.
I thought Sketch was wild from the stream, so I can't believe how normal he was when he first walked in. Finding out that Sketch had a fake character is like finding out that the WWE is staged when you're little. Shit got me pissed, low key. It's not very often that you see live streamers playing a character. At the same time, they aren't exactly being their true selves. Dr. Disrespect is probably the most famous streamer that is obviously a made-up persona. But typically, streamers are representing who they are in real life, but pursue a heightened or more animated versions of themselves online to be more entertaining. Sketch never claimed to have a developmental disorder or condition. Him faking a disability was an unfair assumption that caught traction. The way Sketch describes his tics and hand motions seems like someone who is just socially anxious.
Like, do you have a condition?
No, I don't have any condition. No, like, I'm just like...
Just kind of...
Yeah, so when people throw labels and names out there, it's kind of just like going... I didn't put a label on it. I'm just having fun with it and, like, the...
Yeah, that's your assumption.
The hand movements and motions and stuff like that.
I mean, I
that's,
assume
like,
that too, but...
energy out type. Like, when there's cameras on you, like, I'm not used to the...
You can't get mad if you like, well, you not what I thought you was. Okay, you thought that. He never said he was that.
You call it earlier, you said you have a tick?
Well, like, I used to, like, my good friends and family, like, I do stuff with my fingers when I get excited. So, like, it's like, unless when I'm alone, like, I'll be ripping it. You know what I mean? Like, but,
I think he is on the spectrum, though. Obviously, I don't know this man, and I can't say for sure. I'm no medical professional. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But if I had to guess, I would guess that he is on the spectrum somewhere. And again, it's a spectrum, so it don't mean that he's super far, in the autism pool. It could be that, he's on the spectrum somewhere. Because it does give that. And just because he's saying, like, I never said that, I'm not saying I am that, that doesn't mean that he's not. Maybe he just never saw a professional to diagnose him, and he just never felt the need to. It's like, I'm fine. Like, I'm living my life. I don't need to go to someone for them to tell me what I am or what disorder I have when I'm just living my life and I'm good. Like some people think like that, and there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to get diagnosed. Like people, I feel like in this day and age are always looking for things that are wrong with them. Like, oh, I think I might have this. Let me go talk to somebody. I think I got ADHD. I'm this. I'm autistic. Like, bro, live your life and do you. If nothing is like preventing you from living your life, like you don't need to go to someone for them to tell you what's wrong with you. And unless you're having an actual issue with something, like I don't feel like you need to get tested for that type of thing.
Yeah. So like it's like not like Tourette's or anything. Like it's literally just like, when I get excited or whatever, like
Yeah.
dip my hand.
But does he have a spectrum?
But like,
So it's just like a general like sort of anxiousness.
oh yeah, like I'm very anxious generally.
He also says the hand motions allow him to pause and think of a good joke. The reason why he squints so much is not some form of Tourette's, but rather because he actually has really bad eyesight.
I'm actually blind as bad. I cannot see. It's this bad. Yeah, no, these are like CVS just readers.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't like going to the eye doctor. And last time I went there, like I was trying to get out of there.
Even with those
See,
readers.
he doesn't want to go to doctor, so he don't know he got autism. Is what I'm gathering.
You still pretty blind.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Really?
I couldn't really identify him by his face from out over here.
Sir, get some real glasses. The
No,
hell?
it's pretty bad.
One major thing that Sketch has proven to us is that you can be extremely successful in today's modern live streaming landscape without overworking yourself or trying to cause unnecessary controversy. Sketch doesn't even stream that often, maybe once or twice per week with no set schedule. But every time he comes on, he delivers, which has created a strong demand so fans are willing to wait days or even weeks for him to go back online. Sketch's infectious energy and hilarious one-liners have made him an internet superstar, but his positivity and kind heart will keep him around for a very long time.
There was a time last year and I just like had a prayer where I was like, I want to be happy, I want to travel, and I want to meet people. And God answered me like crazy. Like,
Really?
yeah.
Wow. And you really were praying that?
Yeah. No, he humbled me for sure.
Wow, man. That's powerful, huh?
Yeah, no. Power in prayer.
I love this. He seems like such a likable guy, so I understand why, he's so popular. But yeah, I'm very curious why he ended up doing OnlyFans. I don't know if he's ever addressed this and said, what was the motivation behind it, but that's just very, very uncommon. Usually people get into that profession because they have no choice, or they do have such a fucked up childhood or, fucked up mindset that they are willing to do something like that. So I'm very curious why he wanted to do this. I wouldn't have expected him to have this type of background. So very, very interesting. This is a curious case for sure. But shout out to him. He seems cool. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.